Every problem has an answer, but many people do not fix their problems. They only worry, feel afraid, and run away. A problem does not come to destroy you. A problem comes to help you become stronger, wiser, and better than before. Life will test you. Life will challenge you. Life will place hard things in your way. But always remember this: strong people are not people with no problems. Strong people are people who stay calm, face the problem, and find a smart way to deal with it. So today, let us learn one simple idea. When a problem comes, do not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Say, "I can manage this. I can solve this." There is always a path ahead, and you can find it one step at a time. Let us start. Tip 1. Stay calm and think with a clear mind. When a problem starts, many people become afraid or upset. Their thoughts become messy. Their heart starts beating fast. They begin to think about the worst thing that could happen. This is normal, but it does not help. A mind full of stress cannot see good answers. A calm mind can see the way. So the first thing to do in any hard situation is very simple. Be calm. Take a deep breath. Let your body relax. Drop your shoulders. Tell yourself that you are still in control, and you will deal with this. When you stay calm, your mind works better. You can understand the problem more clearly. You can notice choices, ideas, and possible answers. Never forget this. Strong emotion can make a problem look bigger. Calm thinking can make a problem look smaller. So when trouble comes, do not answer too fast. Stop for a moment. Breathe. Think slowly. Then choose your next move. This one small habit can change the way you deal with problems for the rest of your life. Tip 2. Break the problem into small parts. When we face a problem, the mind often sees one huge and scary thing. We think, "This is too much. This is too hard. I cannot do it." Then we feel frozen. We do not move. Not because the problem has no answer, but because we are trying to fix the whole thing at one time. A big problem feels heavy. A big problem feels confusing. A big problem can make you feel weak. But here's the truth. Big problems do not need one big answer. Big problems can be solved by taking small steps. First, why do small steps help so much? Think about stairs. You do not jump from the bottom to the top in one move. You go one step, then the next, then the next. Problems are the same. When you split a problem into smaller pieces, 3 good things happen. Your mind feels less pressure. You can see progress sooner. You feel stronger after each step. Instead of asking, "How do I fix everything?" ask, "What is the first small thing I can do now?" That question changes your energy. It moves you from fear to action. Second, write the problem down. Sometimes a problem feels huge, only because it stays inside your head. Your thoughts keep moving in circles. You imagine bad things again and again. So take paper or open your phone and write the problem in a simple way. Ask yourself what the problem really is. Ask why it is happening. Ask what part of it you can control right now. When you write it down, things become easier to see. And when things are clear, you feel stronger. Third, divide the problem into pieces. Now take the problem and cut it into small tasks. For example, maybe the big problem is that you want to get better at English. The small steps can be easy. Things like learn 5 new words today, watch 1 short English video, speak English for 10 minutes, or read 1 page from a book. Now the problem does not feel so scary, right? Use this way with every part of life. Work, money, school, feelings, family, health, anything. Small steps are easy to begin. Easy to begin is easy to continue. Easy to continue can bring success. Fourth, focus on only one step. Do not try to fix your whole life in one day. Do not worry about step 10 while you are still at step 1. Tell yourself that you only need to win the next small step. After you finish that step, go to the next one. Little by little, you keep moving. Slow progress is still progress, and it matters a lot. Fifth, be happy about small wins. Many people do one part well, but they do not give themselves credit. Do not make that mistake. Be happy for every small win. You do not need a big celebration. Just say to yourself that you did well today. This helps your confidence grow. It teaches your mind that effort gives a reward. And confidence is like fuel. It gives you power for the next step. Sixth, trust the process and be patient. Problems take time to solve. Big improvement takes time too. Good things do not happen in one day. So if your progress is slow, do not be afraid. Slow can still mean steady, and steady can become strong. The important thing is not to stop. Think about a river. A river can cut through rock, not because it is powerful in one moment, but because it keeps moving again and again over time. So when a problem looks too big, do not try to fight the whole thing at once. Your job is to break it down and fix one part at a time. Big problems are solved by small and brave steps. The next time life gives you a hard challenge, say, I do not need to finish everything today. I only need to take one step today. That one step leads to another. Soon the problem becomes smaller, and your confidence becomes bigger. That is how strong and smart people solve problems. Step by step, little by little, until they win. Tip 3. Ask better questions instead of complaining. When problems come, many people react with emotion. They feel angry, scared, worried, or tired. They say, my life is too hard. Why is this happening? Nothing ever goes right for me. But these words do not fix anything. They only make the problem feel larger and make you feel weaker. Complaining takes your power away. Good questions give your power back. Smart people choose a different way. They do not stay in complaints. They ask strong questions. They do not say, "I cannot do this." They ask, "How can I do this?" This one change in thinking can change everything. First, complaining closes your mind. When you complain all the time, your mind stops working well. You stop looking for answers. You stop trying new ideas. Your attention stays only on the problem and never moves to the solution. Always remember this. Your energy goes where your focus goes. If you only look at the problem, you feel trapped. If you look for answers, you start moving. Second, ask questions that lead to solutions. When you face a problem, ask simple and useful questions. Ask, "How can I fix this?" Ask, "What can I do right now?" Ask, "What choices do I have?" Ask, "Who can guide me?" Ask, "What first step I can take today?" These questions open your mind. They wake up your ideas. They turn fear into action. Your brain is powerful. When you ask the right question, your brain starts looking for the answer. Third, ask what you can control. In every hard situation, some things are in your control, and some things are not. Many people waste time crying over things they cannot change. That only makes them feel more tired. So ask, what part of this can I control? Maybe you can change your action. Maybe you can change your attitude. Maybe you can change your habits, your effort, or what you learn. Even in a difficult time, there is always something you can control, and that something is enough to begin. Fourth, change why me into watch me. A weak question is, why is this happening to me? A strong question is, how can this make me stronger? Life will always bring tests. You can cry, or you can grow. You can complain, or you can rise. When life brings a test, answer with courage. This is how strong people are built. Fifth, ask what lesson is here. Every problem can teach you something. Instead of staying sad, ask what you can learn from it. Ask how this can make you wiser. Ask what mistake you should not make again. When you learn from a problem, that problem becomes wisdom. Sixth, ask about the future. Do not stay stuck in yesterday. Do not only think about what happened. Think about what comes next. Ask, where do I go from here? Ask, what my next move is. Ask, what action is best for my future? Strong people do not live in the past. They build what comes next. Seventh, ask for help when you need it. Being smart also means knowing when to ask for help. That is not weakness. It is wisdom. Ask, who has done this before? Ask, who can teach you? Ask, what you can learn from them. Help from the right person can save time and help you grow faster. Eighth, better questions can change your life. Think about two people with the same problem. One says, I cannot do this. The other says, how can I do this? Which person will keep growing? Which person will find a way? The answer is clear. The person who asks the better question. So every time a problem comes, remember this rule. Stop complaining. Start asking. Complaining keeps you in the same place. Questions move you toward an answer. Good questions bring clear thinking. Clear thinking brings action. Action brings success. From today, do not say, I cannot. Say, how can I? Tip 4. Take action instead of thinking too much. One big reason people stay stuck is not because they are not smart. It is because they think too much and act too little. Many people worry too much, plan too much, and fear too much, but they do not move. They ask, what if I fail? What if I make a mistake? What if it does not work? And while they keep thinking, time keeps going, and the problem keeps getting worse. Remember this. Thinking can give ideas, but action gives results. Even a great idea means nothing if you never do anything with it. First, overthinking feels safe, but it stops growth. Thinking too much can feel like progress. It can feel like planning, but many times it is only delay. Overthinking creates more fear. Action creates more confidence. When you act, you learn something. When you wait forever, nothing changes. The moment you take the first step, the problem starts to feel easier. Second, you do not need a perfect plan. Many people do not begin because they want everything to be perfect first. But perfect is a trap. There is no perfect moment. There is no perfect plan. Successful people do not wait for perfect conditions. They begin with what they have, and they learn while moving. The truth is simple. You do not understand everything before you start. You understand more while you are doing it. Third, small action is better than big thinking. One small action today is better than a huge plan with no action. You do not need to solve the whole problem right now. Just do one small thing. Make one call, send one email, study one page, take one walk. Do one thing that moves you closer to your goal. Success is usually not one giant jump. It is many small steps repeated every day. Fourth, mistakes are part of learning. Many people fear mistakes, but mistakes are not the real enemy. Mistakes teach you. They show you what works and what does not work. The real failure is doing nothing at all. Tell yourself that it is better to try and learn than to do nothing and feel regret later. Every action teaches you something. Every lesson makes you smarter. Fifth, let yourself begin. Do not wait to feel ready. Do not wait to feel brave. Start even if you feel nervous. Start even if you do not feel sure. Courage often comes after the first step. Confidence also grows after action. Strength is built while moving. Action helps create the person you want to become. Sixth, use the 5-second rule. If you wait too long, your mind will make excuses. So when you know you need to act, count down in your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Move before fear stops you. This easy trick can break overthinking and build momentum. Problems are not solved by thinking about them all day. They are solved by taking steps, even very small ones. So from now on, less fear and less delay. Less what if and more action, more courage, more progress. Tell yourself every morning that today you will move. Today you will act. And today you will build your future. Life changes when you stop only thinking and start doing. Tip 5. Learn from others and ask for guidance. You do not need to solve every problem by yourself. Wise people do not try to know everything alone. They learn from people who already know more. When you face a problem, look around. Someone has already solved it. Someone has already walked that road. Someone already has the experience that can help you. Instead of wasting time fighting alone, do what smart people do. Ask questions, learn, grow faster. Talk to people with more experience. Read good books. Watch useful learning videos. Listen to mentors. Learning from others does not make you less strong. It makes you more intelligent. A strong person can say, "I do not know everything." And that is okay. I am ready to learn. Every time you learn from another person, you avoid some mistakes, save time, and move ahead faster. So if you do not know something, do not feel shy. Ask, learn, improve, take one more step forward. When you learn from others, your growth can become much faster. Tip 6. Stay positive and keep hope in hard times. When life becomes difficult, it is easy to think in a negative way. It is easy to feel sad, afraid, or upset. But negative thinking makes the mind weak. And a weak mind cannot solve problems well. So in hard times, remind yourself that this moment will not stay forever. This problem will pass. You can get through it. Positive thinking does not mean acting like the problem is not real. It means believing that you can handle it one step at a time. Hope gives energy. Hope gives courage. Hope helps you keep moving when life feels heavy. Tell yourself that every problem has an answer and you will find it. Tell yourself that you can stay strong. Speak to yourself with kindness. Stay away from negative people who only spread fear and worry. Stay close to people who give support, strength, and hope. A positive mind can see chances. A mind with no hope cannot see anything. So protect your hope. Protect your peace. Stay positive. Because a hopeful heart can always find a path. Tip 7. Take responsibility and stop blaming others. When problems appear, many people quickly look for someone to blame. They say, It is not my fault. Someone else did this. Life is unfair. Blaming feels easy. For a short moment, it removes pressure. But it also removes your power. When you blame other people, you give them control over your life. A problem may not always begin because of you, but dealing with it is still your responsibility. Strong people understand this. Taking responsibility means saying, "This is my life, and I will fix what I can. I will rise above this." When you accept responsibility, you become powerful. When you blame, you stay stuck. First, responsibility helps you grow. Responsibility does not only solve problems, it changes who you are. It builds maturity. It builds strength. It builds confidence. You stop waiting. You stop depending too much on others. You begin to act. Successful people do not say, "There is nothing I can do." They ask, "What can I do? What part is mine? How can I improve this?" That way of thinking creates solutions. Second, blame makes you weak. Blame turns you into a victim. And a victim mindset cannot grow well. It can only complain. When you blame, you stop learning. You stop looking deeply. You stop improving. Blame may feel good for one moment, but responsibility helps for life. So you must choose. Do you want comfort now or growth for the future? Third, control what you can control. Maybe you did not create the problem, but you can still choose your reaction. You can choose your effort. You can choose your next step. Ask yourself what you can change right now. Ask what action is still in your hands. Ask how you can move forward from here, even if the situation is not fair. You still have power over your attitude and your choices. And that power is enough to start change. Fourth, find the lesson in each problem. Instead of saying, "This is unfair," ask what this problem is teaching you. Maybe it is teaching patience. Maybe it is teaching emotional control. Maybe it is teaching discipline or strength. Every problem carries a lesson. Responsible people look for it. People who blame often miss it. Fifth, build a strong identity. Say this to yourself often. "I take responsibility for my life." When you speak like this again and again, your identity changes. You become the kind of person who faces challenges instead of hiding from them. The more responsibility you accept, the more power you build inside yourself. Sixth, stop waiting for rescue. If help comes, be thankful. If support comes, welcome it. But do not sit and wait for someone to save you. Do not say you will start only when someone helps. Say you will begin now. If help comes later, that is good. If not, you still keep going. People respect those who take charge of their own life. Seventh, own your future. Your future is not made by luck alone. It is not fully in the hands of other people. It is built by your choices. Every time you choose responsibility instead of blame, you build a stronger future. Every time you blame, you make your future weaker. So choose strength, choose ownership, choose responsibility. Life will not always be fair. People may disappoint you, situations may hurt you, but you are not here to stay small. You are here to grow. Growth starts when you say, no more excuses and no more blaming. I take charge of my life. Problems do not decide who you are. Your response decides that. If you take responsibility, you become hard to stop. If you keep blaming, everything can stop you. Be the person who stands up and says, I will solve this. I will rise. I am responsible for my future. That is how strong, wise, and successful people are made. Every problem you meet is not a punishment. It is a chance to become stronger, wiser, and better than before. Problems do not end your journey. They prepare you for a higher level in life. So let us remember what we learned today. Stay calm when trouble comes. Break hard things into small steps. Ask better questions instead of complaining. Take action instead of thinking too much. Learn from others so you can grow faster. Stay positive and protect your hope. Take responsibility with no excuses and no blaming. If you do these things, there is no problem in this world that you cannot face. With strength, life will test you. Life will push you. Life will challenge you. But strong people do not fall and stay down. They rise. Every time you solve a problem, you become more confident. Every time you face something hard, your mind becomes stronger. Every time you refuse to quit, you build a life that many people only dream about. So the next time a problem comes into your life, do not ask, why is this happening to me? Smile and say, I can handle this. I will find a way. I am stronger than this problem. You are not here to run from challenges. You are here to beat them. Problems do not make you weak. They can make you powerful. If this video helped you see things in a new way, if it gave you strength, then let us keep growing together. Like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe for more simple and powerful lessons every day. Remember this, you do not need a life with zero problems. You need a strong mind that can face them, and that strength is already inside you. Use it, grow it, win with it. See you in the next video. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep solving life one step at a time.